You are missing out on online course sales because your online funnel is missing these key ingredients. But don't worry, I'm going to walk you through them. Hi, my name is Nicola, and I help course creators with 3 or more digital products escape launch burnout with an offer ecosystem that sells all of their offers, retains students, and helps them fund their business exit plan. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you the biggest things missing from most online courses that cost sales and what I help my clients fix first. Now, if you're selling 3 or more digital products, you're probably going to want your audience to buy other things outside of the main course that you're selling. And the way that we make that happen is by making sure that you have an ecosystem where all of your offers are connected. Now, I talk about that in this free training. Go ahead and grab that in the description. You may have scattered funnels too, and you are missing out on so much money. But the first thing missing from your funnel is other opportunities to buy from you. And I am talking about tripwires, order bumps, upsells, dime sales. If you don't include these in your funnel, you are missing out on revenue. I'm just going to explain what these mean because I know the terminology is confusing. So here's a quick rundown. Now, as a quick caveat to this, other people may use these interchangeably. There isn't really a right or wrong answer as long as you're using them. Now, tripwires, typically these are a limited time offer that pops up immediately after somebody signs up for a freebie. Some people also use them after paid products as well, and they'll be typically on the thank you page. Order bumps, they are a second or third option to buy on a sales page at the checkout, and they tend to be smaller price products, but they don't have to. Now, upsell is a higher priced offer that is pitched after you buy, and a downsell is a lower price offer pitched after you buy or if you don't buy. Now, adding one of these or a combination of these things to your funnel actually adds more revenue to each order without you having to launch or sell or acquire more customers, which actually costs you money all time. So this means that if somebody buys your program, and let's say it's $300, and you have an order bump that's $50 and an upsell that is $500, that means that somebody can choose to buy either or add the order bump or the upsell onto the main offer of the $300 product. And that means that you've potentially more than doubled the income from that one product just by adding these things into your funnel. Now, not everybody is going to buy them, but it just shows you that it's a really easy way to increase revenue while you're not working, while you're doing other things, while you're creating other products. And genuinely, you set these things up and you should monitor them monthly or quarterly just for any changes and make sure that they're still selling. But once you set them up, you can capture more revenue per sale. Now, I use ThriveCart. I really recommend you using ThriveCart as well to set them up. And I will have another video where I will walk you through how easy it is to set up all of these things inside ThriveCart. Now, like I said, not everyone is going to buy every single thing in your funnel. So if you have the main product, an order and an upsell, not everyone will buy all of these things. In fact, most people will only buy the main product. But again, let's say you have the £300 product and $500 upsell and £20 bump. For every 100 leads into the funnel, you might get 3 or 4 buys of that upsell and a few order bumps. This means that for every 100 people you are getting into this funnel, you can expect an extra $1,000 to $2,000 revenue if you have tripwires and order bumps at that price point for every 100 leads. So if you build your audience, you can really see how this can add up into really extra cash and extra revenue for you. Plus, you can also do it for every freebie and paid product that you have inside your offer suite. And once you do this, it really creates like a infinite ecosystem where each offer is feeding the next and people are buying all of your other products. Now, the second thing that your online course marketing strategy is missing that is costing you course sales is your testimonials. I often see that they are used incorrectly or they don't have a strategy. Right now in 2025, we are in a trust recession. It is getting harder for people to buy. They are taking longer to buy and they just don't trust creators as much as they did in 2020 and 2021. They've been burnt quite a lot. Now, I actually talk about the best testimonial strategy and how I use testimonials to increase course sales in this video. So go check that one out. So what will you implement first, tripwires or testimonials? Let me know in the comments below. The third thing that you are missing out on that is costing you course sales is a clear, specific promise or transformation that actually solves the student's biggest problem that they are motivated to actually want to solve. And being motivated to solve is actually really key here. Yes, your audience will have different problems and that they don't want to solve all of them, right? They're aware they have a problem and they're not interested in getting it fixed. So we want to make sure that your offer doesn't actually speak to a pain point that they're not interested in solving right now. And I'll give you a quick example. I love to go hiking. So I am always driving my car to the countryside. Usually it's raining because it's England and my car's usually muddy. It's got mud specks under the side. I park under a tree. So we get rubbish from the tree on my car, leaves, sap, you name it, bugs. And so my car is usually dirty and it has leaves on it and it often needs to go for a clean. That is a problem that I have, and know I have that problem, but I am not motivated to solve that problem right now. So if a car company was approaching me with an offer that was to clean my car for me, yeah, I need it cleaning, but I wouldn't pay to solve that right now. It's not a pressing need. I have other pressing needs that I would want to purchase, so I wouldn't purchase that right now. Now, if they were to speak to the messaging maybe around me wanting to clean my car before an important event or going on a date, that might make me, because I'm like, oh, actually, yeah, I'm picking up my granddad next weekend, or we're going out on a date this week and I've got to drive, or I'm going to my partner's parents this weekend. I don't want to show up in a dirty car. Honing in on that pain point, that might make me want to buy. So when I work with clients, the very first thing we look at is whether their promise is specific enough and actually speaks to a pain point that the audience actually has and is motivated to solve. It's really important. I cannot stress this enough. I see this quite a lot. Yes, the data might show that this pain point is something the audience has, but they would rather solve something else, or they think something else is a problem instead. Now, the reason that this is costing you course sales is because if people are looking at your offer and wanting to buy, but you're targeting the wrong pain point, that's not going to motivate them to want to buy your course. So we need to make sure that we're hitting a pain point that they want to get solved, and then your course sales will definitely go up. Now, if you sell more than 3 digital products and maybe they don't feel connected, maybe they feel misaligned, maybe you feel like you're selling all the time and you hate it, maybe you hate launching constantly, go and grab my free training in the description. It shows you how you might be missing out on so much money with your scattered offer suite. So in this video, I explained how your online course marketing strategy is actually costing you sales and how to fix it. So if you liked it, hit subscribe and I will see you in the next video.